Hello everyone, welcome to RC Driven. My name is David and today we are going to be looking at the Traxxas Funco sand car and all the upgrades I've done to this truck. Sand car or sand rail. I think it is a sand rail. I don't know. But yeah, so basically anything that Traxxas has available for this truck, I have on this. I've installed. And the only thing I took out was that this little reservoir, little cylinder thing that used to hang over the shock. I removed those, and I don't want to put anything on because I think those eventually will just break. But any other upgrade you can think of is on this car. So, I guess let's see the light kit first. That's the front, if you can see it, but they have the rock lights underneath, and you have these lights as well. And then you have the rear light. There you go. You can see it well. So rear light is actually pretty cool because when you brake light comes on. So like when I'm driving and I brake, see the brake lights, and then a reverse light. Like I mentioned, any and every upgrade that they have for this truck, it's on the car. Obviously the entire full light kit. This has been the hardest light kit to install in any Traxxas cars or trucks I've ever owned. This was a lot. I did a lot of like tucking the wires in so they don't stick out. Like for example, like the rock lights underneath here, you don't see the wires. I try to hide them as much as I can. So starting from the back, this is the original plastic engine. I removed this engine and I put the aluminum looking. It looks a bit more realistic. It's kind of hard to see it with all this stuff on there, but I think it was pretty cool. So that is upgraded. I've upgraded this rear bearing carrier hub. And then also the rear diff under here, that has been upgraded to the aluminum. And the wheelie bars to red. Anything I can make red, I made red. And then I guess going to the front, we have, as you can see, the calipers, red calipers. I even made this red. I'll be honest, you barely can see it, so I wouldn't recommend it. But I did. So there, the steering block, caster block, the steering links, all that got upgraded. So, and also, can I forget, the arms. The front control arms, top and bottom, are aluminum. I took out the plastic, but for whatever reason, Traxxas doesn't make these aluminum pieces for the back. So the back is still plastic. That's why it still looks, if you notice, this looks like a shiny chrome. You can see the shiny chrome on that, but this one has more of a like an aluminum finish because it is aluminum. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. And then I'm gonna take you inside as well. So able to move, to spin freely. Right, so but then I go forward, I hit brake, you see it, you see this little thing move back, see it pull back. Now guess what, this is not rotating. That's how the brakes, the front calipers work. So this has been upgraded. This was plastic, upgraded to aluminum. Initially I was just trying to do just like what I consider to be necessary parts, like the servo horn and steering bell crank. I started out there and then figured, okay, maybe I should do the motor mounts as well because you want it to be, you don't want any give or movement there. I did that, and then before I know it, I was upgrading the hubs and links and stuff. So once I got to the point where I was putting red calipers on there, and I saw how nice it looked, I was like, yeah, let's just do it all. So I do drive this car. That's why there's a bit of sand and stuff in here, but I don't jump it. I mean, especially with the aluminum arms, I don't plan on jumping. I just kind of bash with it without having to jump it. I have my X-Max and or an XRT to jump. So let me put everything back on. I'll be honest with you guys. I love the light kit. I really do. It looks beautiful at night. It's such a beautiful car. It really, really is. This was one of the cars I was hesitant to buy. I really was. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. And I didn't buy it right away. I waited. thinking, you know, I'm just gonna hold off. And then I think the first time they went on sale, and my local hobby store, Havoc Speed, and such great people. They make this hobby, you know, very, very enjoyable for me. I truly am grateful for them. Just their customer service and whatever I need. And if you're in the West Palm Beach area and you're looking for Traxxas parts, Havoc Speed. That's your spot. That's your place to go. Reason why I brought that up is I walk into the store one day just to pick up a few parts, and I see this in blue with all the light kits sitting on the table, like being displayed. And I think that's when I was like, yeah, I think I want one. Usually I always go green. The only reason why I went red is because the real Traxxas Funco sand car is red. I wanted a mini replica of it, that's why. If you notice, my antenna is bent right here. I blame my wife on that one. I gave her the remote and next thing I know, it's on its lid. And I pick it up, I notice this antenna is bent. But it still works, so I don't care. I mean, I didn't build this to be a shelf queen. I built this to actually take it out and bash, but I know I went overboard with it. I don't even want to know how much I spent, to be honest with you. So I would say if Traxxas decided to build a Funko sand car Ultimate, I think this will be it. There's nothing else that I'm missing. Thank you guys for watching so far. There's more to come. The video's not over yet. But if you like this so far, please give it a like, subscribe, and I guess continue watching. So now I'll see you at the park. Let's go bashing.